Pang radio program ba?
Yeah. Oh. Good afternoon, friends. This is Ron Kumagun, and together with me is Alain Pasqua. Alain Pasqua is an exhibitor at Manila Fame, the design and lifestyle event at SMX Mall of Asia. And he has a booth here. It's called Birds as Art. Yan,
Okay.
Can you care to explain tong booth mo? What do you, why did you mix birds and art?
Essentially, I'm a wild bird photographer. So I'll take photos of birds in the wild. And while taking photos of birds in their natural habitat, not in cages, not in sanctuaries, but in the wild, in the forest, in the mountains. There are certain kinds of photographs that you could say that the photo of the bird could be elevated into an art form. So you create from these things, you create them as artworks. That's why the presentation here is not just photographs of wild birds, but the presentation is you present Philippine birds as an art form in the level of art. So there's beauty in it. There are different colors. They're more livelier. They're more beautiful. They're pleasant to the eyes. Now, somewhat so that they can qualify to have space in your living rooms, in your bedrooms, in the hotels, hotel lobbies, and resorts, everything. So they are no different from paintings and from the works of arts. You can choose from a variety of birds. Others are colorful, others are single, but others are many, etc., etc. So we're presenting here that kind of an alternative art, a natural art. You can say it because these are photos of birds. Then the birds are in the wild. We're in the wild, and we make portraits of them, elevate them into art forms.
Yes, as I view your pictures here, I somehow get a sense also of something that I have not been to. Like, for example, you have invited me once to join you in your expedition in the
Yeah,
Philippine Eagle in Mount Apo. I
yeah.
haven't been there. I haven't joined you yet, but as I take a look at your picture, there's some kind of a feeling that I've been there in one way or another. Um, what is in a bird? What are in birds that you see that you feel like photographing so much?
Well, actually, this is a hobby. You know? Bird photography is a hobby. Uh, One, the birds are colorful, so their calls or their rhymes, their what do you call this, their songs are pleasing to the ears. You wanted to listen to them all the time and see them and when they fly, I mean they're just beautiful. No? They are what they call a manifestation of the beauty of the word, the beauty of the natural world, and they give us the imagination to fly. And that's always one of the dreams of mankind, to fly. So through them we made the airplanes. It's through their inspiration that we continue to soar high. Well, that might be the symbols of the birds. They give hope, they give life. Yeah.
Very well said, Elaine. And since you are into art also, right now you've mentioned beauty as one of
Mhm.
your objectives in doing art. Um, would you care to share something about art as an investment? Would you like to?
Well, I do not know really, but one thing is we have some painters, we have some paintings as arts, we have some sculptures as arts, we have some photographs as fine arts as arts. Through all the years, they might be a little value today, but through all the years, they become classical items, and their values, what do you call this? The value increases every time, and then when the photographer, when the artist, when the sculptor becomes famous, the art value doubles or even triples and many folds. So what you might be buying today as mere 5,000 or 50,000 might become 10 times more in the future or in the next 5 years. If the photographer or if the owner or the creator have been recognized to be excellent and competent on his or her work. That's how. So others would like to invest art, collect art, invest on it because they know these things that can that will really happen. The likes of Hoya, the likes of Manansala, or even foreign artists. No? That's the trend. It's the usual trend. It's like real property. No, the value increases over time.
Yes. And your art, your bird art are for sale, right?
Yeah, they're for sale.
And I look at it and you have added a dream, another addition to my dream of having one of these things in my own room, And maybe I'd like to hear from you. Uh, for others, why do you think they should invest a bird art from you?
One, uh, of course, one is you buy an art, you buy a frame, you buy a photo, you buy a print, because while seeing them or while seeing it, it lightens your heart. It gives contentment in your own soul. It gives you fulfillment. You're happy with it. If you're angry, you become suddenly happy when you see it. If you're sad with something or burdened, you feel light when you see it. So it's like a sort of unburdening sort of inspiration. Uh, I think on that basis alone, you do not you no longer would quantify it in terms of pesos or dollars because it's the contentment and it's the fulfillment, it's the inspiration that you want from that art or from that piece of work.
And you're telling me that these are some of the effects that can be achieved
Well,
when you look at your.
you have to answer that.
Yeah.
If what do you feel when you see them?
Yes. In fact, that's what I feel right now as I am surrounded by your bird art.
Mhm.
So, my friends, this is Rom Kumagun with Elaine Pasqua. This is our first meeting, in fact,
Mhm.
and I have known him for quite a few minutes just
Mhm.
now, aside from the moments we have shared, also chatting on Facebook. But I can see a deep sense of appreciation for birds and nature. And if you do take one of his arts in your room, for sure you will feel the serenity, the beauty, the peace that these birds share with us, both in real life and in as a photograph. So this is Rom Kumagun with Alain Pasqua
Thank
with
you.
Bird as Art.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.